Hello students, in the last session we have discussed about the tangent and normal lines. What is the slope of the tangent line and normal line at a given particular point on the curve. So today in this session we will see some problems on tangent and normal lines from exercise 10b of Telugu Academy part 1b. So coming to the first question is, find the equation of the tangent and normal of the curve y to the power 4 is equal to ax cube at the point a comma a. So first check whether the point x is equal to a, y is equal to a lies on the curve or not. So if we substitute y is equal to a to the power 4 is on the left hand side and on the right hand side it is a into a cube, a to the power 4. So the point a comma a is a point on the curve y to the power 4 is equal to ax cube. And what is asking in this? So to find out what is the equation of the tangent. So we had a point and now we have to find out what is the slope of the tangent line. So what is the slope? The slope is the derivative of the given function at what point a comma a. So we'll see the slope. Solution. Given the curve y to the power 4 is equal to a into x cube. Now on differentiating both sides with respect to x, we get d by dx of y to the power 4 is equal to d by dx of a into x cube. So what is the derivative of y to the power 4? Where y is the dependent variable and x is the independent variable. So the derivative of y to the power 4 with respect to x is 4y cube into derivative of y dy by dx is equal to derivative of a into x cube, where a is constant, so we can have a out. And what is the derivative of x cube? Is 3x square. Now dy by dx, so at what point dy by dx from this we can have is 3ax square by 4y cube. So this is the derivative. But at what point we require the slope? At a comma a. Therefore dy by dx at a comma a means substitute x is equal to a and y is equal to a wherever it requires. So 3a into x is a square by 4 into y is also a, so a cube. So which gives to 3 by 4. So the slope of the tangent line at the point a comma a is 3 by 4. The slope of the tangent line is 3 by 4. That is the slope of the tangent. And what is the slope of the normal line? And slope of the normal line will be minus 4 by 3 because it is the negative of its reciprocal of the slope of the tangent line at same point a comma a. So these are the slopes of one is for tangent, the another is for normal line. Now we required what is the equation? The equation of the tangent line. Okay, the equation of the tangent at a comma a is, what is the equation? Y minus y1, y minus y1 is a is equal to m m is slope of the curve. 3 by 4 times of x minus a. So that will be the equation. And go for the simplification. Next, otherwise I will go ahead. That will be 4y minus 4a is equal to 3x minus 3a. If you take the cross product, so 4a, 4 times of y minus 4a is equal to 3x minus 3a. So which gives to what? 3x minus 4y and minus 3a plus 4a plus a is equal to 0. So this is the equation of the tangent line. Next, the equation of the normal line is y minus y1 is again a is equal to m times of x minus x1. M is the slope of the normal is minus 4 by 3. So minus 4 by 3 times of x minus a. Again, if you take the cross product, it will be 3y minus 3a is equal to minus 4x minus into minus plus 4a. So that gives to what? 4x, bring all the terms to the left hand side. As it is minus 4x, so if it bring to the left hand side, it will be plus 4x. 4x plus 3y minus 3a minus 4a. So minus 7a is equal to 0. So this is the equation of the normal line. So this is the solution. And now we'll go for second question. The next question is, show that the equation of the tangent to the curve x by a whole to power of n plus y by b whole to power of n is equal to 2, where a is not equal to 0, b is not equal to 0. At the point a comma b is x by a plus y by b is equal to 2. So why both a and b are not equal? If both are equal to 0, then this curve is not defined. If you substitute a is equal to 0, then it is not defined. Now, if you substitute a comma b, where x is a, b is y is b, substitute a by a whole to power of n means 1 to power of n is 1 plus 1 to power of n is also 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. That gives the right hand side. So a comma b is a point which satisfies the curve. Now we will find out the equation of the tangent and we will show that this is the equation. Solution. Given x by a whole to power of n plus y by b whole to power of n is equal to 2. Now differentiate. In order to find out the slope, we have to differentiate. On differentiating both sides with respect to x, as it is x to power of n by a to power of n. So 1 by a to power of n is constant. In this 1 by b to power of n is constant. So it is d by dx of x to power of n by a to power of n plus y to power of n by b to power of n is equal to d by dx of 2. Now apply the sum of the derivative. Sum rule. So derivative of x to power of n by a to power of n. 1 by a to power of n is constant. Derivative of x to power of n is n into x to power of n minus 1. Plus 1 by b to power of n is constant, and derivative of y to power of n with respect to x will be n into y to power of n minus 1 into derivative of the function dy by dx is equal to 0, as derivative of constant is 0. And simplify dy by dx into n into y to the power of n minus 1 by b to the power of n is equal to minus, if you take to the right hand side, 1 by a to the power of n into n into x to the power of n minus 1, and take the cross product. Dy by dx is equal to what? It will be minus n into x to the power of n minus 1 into b to the power of n by a to the power of n into y to the power of n minus 1. N get cancelled, and we'll see at a comma b. Dy by dx at a comma b. So substitute x is equal to a and y is equal to b wherever it requires. So as n and n get cancelled, so it will be minus a to the power of n minus 1 into b to the power of n by a to the power of n into b to the power of n minus 1, which gives to what? Minus a to the power of n, a to the power of n. Take to the numerator, it will be a to the power of minus 1, and here it will be b to the power of minus 1. So it will be minus b by a. So the slope of the curve at a comma b is minus b by a. Now the equation of the tangent at the point a comma b is y minus y1, y minus b is equal to slope m minus b by a times of x minus x1, that is a. So take the cross product. Ay minus ab is equal to minus bx, minus b into x is minus bx, minus into minus becomes plus ab. Next, if you bring bx plus ay is equal to ab, and take this minus ab to the right hand side, it will be plus ab. So it will be bx plus ay is equal to 2ab. Now bring ab to the down, and that is left hand. As it is a product, it becomes a division if it comes to the left hand side. Bx by ab plus ay by ab is equal to 2. So that gives to what? bb get cancelled. So it will be x by a plus y by b is equal to 2. So that is the equation of the tangent line at what point? A comma b. Now we will see the next question. Next question. Find the slope of the tangent and normal of the curve. X is equal to 1 minus a sin theta, y is equal to b cos square theta at theta is equal to pi by 2. So it is a parametric curve where x is dependent on theta and y is also dependent on theta. So theta is independent, x and y are dependent on theta. Now we require the slope of the tangent as well as normal. Slope means derivative of the function, that is dy by dx. But here x is dependent on theta and y is dependent on theta. So we will see the solution. Given x is equal to 1 minus a sin theta. Now differentiate with respect to theta. Dx by d theta, because x is dependent on theta, so the rate of change in x with respect to theta, that is dx by theta, is equal to d by d theta of 1 minus a sin theta, which is derivative of 1 is 0 minus a, because a is constant, and derivative of sin theta is cos theta. So dx by d theta is minus a cos theta. Next, we will see the derivative of y with respect to x, and y is equal to what? B cos square theta. So dy by d theta is equal to d by d theta of b cos square theta, which is d is constant. So now we have to find out what is the derivative of cos square theta. So derivative of cos square theta, we can apply the inside outside rule, that is derivative of the cos theta into cos theta, or we can have directly derivative of cos square theta is 2 cos theta into derivative d by d theta of sin theta, so cos theta, because it is a composite function. So if you assume that cos theta is u inside function, so it seems to be like a function whole to the power of square. So what is the derivative? Is 2 cos theta into derivative of the inside function, which gives to what? Derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta. So it will be 2b cos theta into minus sin theta, which is minus 2b sin theta cos theta. But we required what is the derivative? Dy by dx. Now dy by dx at theta is equal to pi by 2 can be written as dy by dx, dy by d theta by dx by d theta, which is dy by d theta is minus 2b sin theta cos theta by dx by d theta minus a cos theta. So which gives to what? Minus get cancelled, cos theta get cancelled. So it will be 2b sin theta by a. But at what point? Theta is equal to pi by 2. At theta is equal to pi by 2, then substitute theta is equal to pi by 2, sin 90 becomes 1. So it will be 2b by a. That is the slope of the tangent. So slope of the tangent is 2b by a. Now slope of the normal will be what? The negative of its reciprocal, that will be minus a by 2b. That is the slope of the normal. Next question. Next question is, if the slope of the tangent to the curve x square minus 2xy plus 4y is equal to 0 at a point on it is minus 3 by 2, then find the equation of the tangent and normal at that point. So in the previous problem we used to find out the slope if the point is given, but in this question the point is not mentioned but the slope is given. Means with the help of the slope we have to find out what is the point on the curve. So we will see the proof. Given x square minus 2xy plus 4y is equal to 0. X square minus, if you take y common from this, it will be 2x along with minus, so it will be minus 4 is equal to 0. And if you take to the right hand side, or it will be y times of 2x minus 4 is equal to x square. From this, y is equal to x square by 2x minus 4. So this is the function in terms of x. That is, it is in the form of y is equal to f of x. Now we have to find out a point on this curve so that whose slope will be minus 3 by 2. So in order to find out the slope means we have to differentiate the curve. On differentiating both sides with respect to x, that is, so dy by dx is equal to d by dx of x square by 2x minus 4. Now in order to differentiate, it is in the form of rational function, so we have to apply the quotient rule. So what is the quotient rule? Derivative of x square d by dx of x square into 2x minus 4 minus x square into d by dx of second function, that is 2x minus 4 by v square, that is 2x minus 4 whole square, where u is x square, v is 2x minus 4, or x square is the first function, 2x minus 4 is the second function, derivative of the first function into second function minus first function into derivative of the second function by second function whole square. So which gives to derivative of x square is 2x. So 2x into 2x minus 4, 2x into 2x minus 4 minus x square into derivative of 2x minus 4. Derivative of 2x is 2 and derivative of 4 will be 0. So it will be 2 by 2x minus 4 whole square. Again, if we simplify, 2x into 2x, 4x square minus 8x, 2x into minus 4 is minus 8x, minus 2x square by 2x minus 4 whole square. So therefore, dy by dx is equal to 4x square minus 2x square is 2x square minus 8x by 2x minus 4 whole square. So that is the slope. Now this slope should be equated with minus 3 by 2. Since dy by dx at point P is given as minus 3 by 2, implies 2x square minus 8x by 2x minus 4 whole square is equal to minus 3 by 2. Now take the cross product. 2 times of 2x square minus 8x is equal to minus 3 times of 2x minus 4 whole square. So 4x square minus 16x is equal to minus 3 times of expand, it will be 4x square, 2x whole square plus 4x means 4x square minus 16x plus 16. Again further simplify, 4x square minus 16x is equal to minus 12x square plus 48x minus 48, and bring all the terms to the right hand side, left hand side, 4x square, so it will be 16x square minus 16x minus 48x minus 64x and plus 48 is equal to 0, and 16 is common, we can take as common, so it will be x square minus 4x plus 3 is equal to 0. So it is a quadratic equation in x. So you will be having two roots, and what are the roots? And this can be written as x minus 1 into x minus 3 is equal to 0. Implies x is equal to 1 or x is equal to 3. Now we have to find out what is the y value. Substitute x is equal to 1 in the curve and substitute x is equal to 3 in the curve. So you will be getting 2 points where the slope will be minus 3 by 2. So after finding the point, we have to find out the equation of the tangent as well as normal at that point. So we will substitute. If x is equal to 1 implies y will be what? Substitute x is equal to 1 square by 2 into 1 minus 2. 1 by 2 minus 4, which is minus 1 by 2. And if x is equal to 3, then y will be 3 square 9 by 2 into 3. 2 into 3 minus 4, which is 9 by 2, because 2 3 are 6, 6 minus 4, 9 by 2. So what are the points whose slope of the curve is minus 3 by 2? The points are x comma y, 1 comma minus 1 by 2 and 3 comma 9 by 2. So these are the points. Now we know the point and we know the slope. Now we can find out what is the equation of the tangent. So now based on the points, we will find out the equation of the tangent. The equation of the tangent at the point 1 comma minus 1 by 2 is y minus y1 is equal to m times of x minus x1, where x1 is 1, y1 is minus 1 by 2. So y minus of minus 1 by 2 is equal to slope. What is the slope? Is given as minus 3 by 2. Minus 3 by 2 times of x minus x1, that is 1. Y plus 1 by 2 is equal to minus 3 by 2 times of x minus 1. So it will be 2y plus 1 by 2 is equal to minus 3 by 2 times of x minus 1. So which gives to 2 get cancelled. 2y plus 1. 2y plus 1 is equal to minus 3 times of x minus 1, which is 2y plus 1 is equal to minus 3x plus 3, or 3x plus 2y, 3x plus 2y. I am bring this plus 3 to the left hand side, so it will be minus 2 is equal to 0. So that is the equation of the tangent line at what point? 1 comma minus 1 by 2. Next, we will find out the slope equation of the normal at the same point. The equation of the normal is y minus y1, but already, so minus 1 by 2 is there, so it will be y plus 1 by 2 is equal to slope, but the slope of the tangent is minus 3 by 2. Then what would be the slope of the normal line? Is negative of its reciprocal, so it will be 2 by 3 times of x minus 1, that is 2y plus 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by 3 times of x minus 1. So take the cross product, it will be 3 times of 2y plus 1 is equal to 2 to the 4 times of x minus 1. 6y plus 3. 3 into 2y is 6y plus 3 into 1 is 3 is equal to 4x minus 4. So that gives to what? 4x minus 6y minus 7 is equal to 0. So this is the equation of the normal line, and this is the equation of the tangent line. At what point is 1 comma minus 1 by 2? So you can try for what will be the equation of the tangent and normal at the point 3 comma 9 by 2. It is a task for you, students, and we'll go for next question. Now we'll see the next question. Show that the tangent at the point P x1 comma y1 on the curve root x plus root y is equal to root a is y into y1 to the power of minus 1 by 2 plus x into x1 to the power of minus 1 by 2 is equal to a to the power of 1 by 2. Means there is a curve and point is given as x1 comma y1. So if this is a point on the curve, means it should satisfy the equation. That is, if you substitute x1 comma y1 on the curve, so what you will get is root x1 plus root y1 is equal to root a. So we'll try to find out the equation. Solution. Given root x plus root y is equal to root a, on differentiating both sides with respect to x, we get d by dx of root x plus root y is equal to d by dx of root a, which is constant. Now, what is the derivative of root x? Is 1 by 2 root x plus, otherwise you can apply the formula. It is like x to the power of 1 by 2. So what is the derivative of x to the power of 1 by 2? Is 1 by 2 into x to the power of 1 by 2 minus 1. So that gives to 1 by 2 x to the power of minus 1 by 2, or 1 by 2 into x to the power 1 by 2, that is 1 by 2 root x. Plus is a plus, and what is the derivative of root y with respect to x is 1 by 2 root y into dy by dx is equal to derivative of the constant is 0. Now from this we require what is dy by dx. 1 by 2 root y dy by dx is equal to minus 1 by 2 root x, and 2 get cancelled, so it will be dy by dx will be minus root y by root x. That is the slope derivative. In order to find out the slope, we have to find out the slope at what point x1 comma y1. Therefore, dy by dx at x1 comma y1 will be minus root y1 by root x1. This gives the slope. Now, the equation of the tangent at the point x1 comma y1 is y minus y1 is equal to m. y1 means y1 only here. Slope, what is the slope at the point x1 comma y1 is minus root y1 by root x1 times of x minus x1. So take the cross product, y minus y1 into root x1 is equal to minus root y1 times of x minus x1. So y into root x1, y into root x1 can be written as x1 to the power of 1 by 2 minus y1 into x1 to the power of 1 by 2. Just I have removed the root. In the place of root, we have substitute, means I have written x1 by 2 power minus x into y1 to the power of 1 by 2 minus into minus plus x1 into y1 to the power of 1 by 2. So bring this minus x into y1 to the power of 1 by 2 to the left hand side. X into y1 to the power of 1 by 2 plus y into x1 to the power of 1 by 2 is equal to x1 y1 to the power of 1 by 2 plus, because take this to the right hand side, as it is a minus, so if we take to the right hand side it will become plus y1 into x1 to the power of 1 by 2, x into y1 to the power of 1 by 2 plus y into x1 to the power of 1 by 2 is equal to, from these two, if we take x1 to the power of 1 by 2, y1 to the power of 1 by 2 as common, then it will be x1 to the power of 1 by 2 plus y1 to the power of 1 by 2. Now bring this product to the down. X into y1 to the power of 1 by 2 by x1 to the power of 1 by 2 y1 to the power of 1 by 2 plus y into x1 to the power of 1 by 2 by x1 to the power of 1 by 2 into y1 to the power of 1 by 2 is equal to, now what is x1 to the power of 1 by 2 plus y1 to the power of 1 by 2, or root x1 plus root y1, as the curve is root x plus root y is equal to root a, and if you substitute the curve it should satisfy the curve. So if you substitute x1 y1 in this curve, that is root x1 plus root y1 gives to again root a. So it will be root a, since x1 to the power of 1 by 2 plus y1 to the power of 1 by 2 is equal to a to the power of 1 by 2, or we can have root a. So if there is any cancellation, we can cancel it. y1 to the power of 1 half, y1 to the power of half get cancelled, so it will be x by x1 to the power of 1 by 2 plus y by y1 to the power of 1 by 2 is equal to root a. And if it, as it is in the denominator, if we take to the numerator, what happens? X into x1 to the power of minus 1 by 2 plus y into y to the power of y1 to the power of minus 1 by 2 is equal to root a, is simple, it is 1 a to the power of 1 by 2. So this is the equation of the tangent line at the point P x1 comma y1, and this model is very important in the exam point of view or in the competitive exams. So like this we will be having a few more problems and we'll solve it in the next section. Meanwhile, try to solve the problems which are very simple, which are given from the exercise. Thank you.